Well, hey there, rock stars. Sarah Rockin' Robbins here, coming to you live for a free prospecting pop-up training in under 10 minutes. Today, we're going to be talking about the 5 keys to get more engagement on social media. We're going to talk about why you should care and then also how, and really how this is going to translate into new sales and sponsoring for your network marketing business. Before we get started, let's get acquainted. Go ahead and shout out below who you are and where you're tuning in from. If it's your first time watching, whether live or replay, pop in a number 1 in the comments. I would love to warmly welcome you in the chat session later. I'm Sarah Robbins, and I'm your host. I'm a former kindergarten teacher turned network marketing top leader. Together with our team, we do over $1 billion in sales every year, and I share my best practices with my best-selling book, Rock Your Network Marketing Business. Shout out if you've read it. You can get team discounts at sarahrobbins.com. I am also a coach inside of one of the most supportive, collaborative communities in the industry called the Network Marketing Innercircle.com. If you want coaching and collaboration, this is the place to be, because we combined both the best of social media strategy with network marketing systems to help you to become more successful selling and sponsoring on social media. Now, this is the system that I use to become the #1 recruiter in my company 15 years later, so I'm a student of this stuff, but also be the #1 earner in my company. I run most of my business online. And within the Network Marketing Inner Circle this year, our goal is to help you to become proficient in prospecting on every single social media platform. So over the course of 12 months, you'll learn things like Instagram and Facebook, Reels to rock your network marketing business, YouTube to have evergreen content, Pinterest for passive sales, recruiting professionals on LinkedIn, so much more. You won't want to miss it. So check it out, thenetworkmarketinginnercircle.com. Today's free prospecting pop-up, we're going to be talking about the keys to get engagement, 5 keys to get more engagement on social. And before I do that, I want to just say why. Why do you care? Because more engagement means that your posts are going to be shown to more people, causing more people to interact with your content and see it. And of course, if you're going to work hard on social, that's going to be a means to helping you to sell more and to sponsor. You want more people to see it, right? Just like if you were doing an in-person event, you want more butts in seats, more butts in virtual seats, watching and seeing what you do and interacting with your content. But also, too, it shares your content with potential new followers. And new followers are new customers, right? They're potential customers for you. So that's the power of this. And sometimes it's just one little added touch that is going to get you better results on social media. So I want to share with you 5 fast, free tips to get more engagement. These are things that you can do right now. Okay, who's ready? Take out your notes. Number 1, consider what you post. When you've tried all the strategy that I'm about to share with you today, when our students in the inner circle say, man, I'm still not getting all the engagement I wanted to see, I'll say, well, let's go back to your content. Was this about WIFM, what's in it for me, or Tiny? Their interest, not yours. Did your content, did your post today make somebody's life easier or better? If it was a sales post and just a check off your box, like, hey, I did my business today, you've got to go back to the drawing board. That's why inside of the inner circle, we give content calendars, 30 days of posting prompts, so you know exactly what to post every day to have leads coming your way, and also grow a really healthy social media account. Once you've done this, then you can do the following. Number 2, consider when you post. We train our students to go to the Insights tab. If you haven't already, set up a professional account on Instagram, so it's creator or a business account. You can check your Insights tab and find out, number 1, who's your audience, right? Where do they live? Are they men or women or both? And what age groups? You can really create content that serve them, which we talked about in point number 1. But it also shows you too when they're most active. Now, I don't believe in being a slave to social media, so it doesn't have to be an exact science. But for example, if I know that my audience is majority of moms and majority, during those kind of like stay-at-home hours during the afternoon, I'm not going to post my content at midnight. Why? What that means is if I do that, nobody's going to interact with it because they're not live and they're not watching. So chances are that posts will fizzle out. So that's why it's really important that you know this stuff, okay? Number 3, your captions. Every caption counts. Your goal, and I want you to write this down, conversation is the currency of social media. Conversation is the currency of social media. It used to be people could like a post and that would be considered, great engagement on the social scale. Now, really what the algorithm looks for, and to keep this simple, just simple terms for you, is the more people comment on your stuff and share it with others, the more it's going to be shown to other people, which is what you want. That's your goal at the end of the day. So if you make a statement like, oh, I love my California mug, that's a statement. You're not really asking for, and again, that would be a terrible post, but I'm just giving a random example. That would be a terrible post, right? How could we make it so that we get more engagement? Asking people like, hey, what's your favorite kind of coffee? Are you a half calf, decaf, or a fully caffeinated type of person in the morning, right? And the more that you post things that are controversial, not in a way that are going to be polarizing, but really get people engaging, the better. So I want you to think about that every time you post. How can I get some conversation going? Perhaps by ending your caption with a question. Okay, so that's step 3. Number four, your top 4 tips for getting more engagement. These are things you can start today, is replying to those comments. So when you do a live video, when you do a reel, when you do a post, going right back and checking within especially that first immediate time frame who responded, and then responding to their responses. Maybe if they answered a question, ask a follow-up question like, oh, half calf, what's your favorite brand? Right? So again, it's getting that conversation going. Again, conversation is the currency of social media. And number 5, always share your posts to stories. I did a poll. We trained on this in the Network Marketing Inner Circle. We talked about where's the place that you most frequently check social media. And I gave the answers of your news feed, which is people's posts, stories, which is the highlight reel. It's kind of like the alternative to reality TV, which is why I believe people like it so much, or both. And many people were one or the other. Some people were both. I'm somebody who only watches the highlight reel stories. So if you didn't share what was in your feed to stories, I didn't even see it. So click that share button, that airplane button, and get it up to your stories as well. And we're going to be going in depth on strategy for this on our upcoming masterclass. Every now and again, we do free masterclasses that allow you to plug in and get one free coaching session with me. And we're doing this on Monday, February 27th at 4 p.m. Pacific. That's 7 Eastern time. Whether you've taken maybe a challenge with us in the past or whether you're brand new to our training, I want to invite you to be a part of this because there's going to be all new content that you've never seen before to help you rock your network marketing business on social media. It's going to be Monday, the 27th at 4 p.m. Pacific time. We do ask that you are live, on time, cameras on, distractions off, ready to rock your business because this 1 hour can do more for your business than any other. In our time together, you're going to learn what is working and what's not working on social media right now because it changes all the time. In fact, I have some updates in terms of the type of content you should be posting. We just received an update from Instagram that you need to know. So make sure you join us. Number 2, get the 5 steps to the perfect post that will engage not only your audience, but also perform well in the algorithm, which means it's going to be seen by more people and people are going to actually like your stuff. Stop selling in your newsfeed. Now, where can you sell? Number 3, we're going to talk about how to move sales posts up to stories so you don't have to spam family and friends. And we're going to teach you how to do it via storytelling, not selling. And these tips work every time. I'll teach you how I became the #1 recruiter on social media, having leads come to me all on social media in about an hour time. So I want you to save the date and get registered now at getsocialwithsarah.com. That's going to be on Monday at 4 Pacific. That's 7 Eastern time. And once you do, will you shout out in the comments below so I know that I will see you there so we can see who's going to be there. But also too, share this live video as soon as I'm done. Speaking of the share button, share it on a team page. Share it in the inbox with a friend because the more who know, the greater your team will grow. All companies, all levels are welcome. This will help you to level up and you will be surprised at how simple this will be. Register now at getsocialwithsarah.com and then shout out below if I will see you there. All right, I hope so. It's going to be an amazing one. Get ready. Have a great day, guys. God bless. Goodbye for now and rock on, rock stars. We'll talk to you real soon.